Big fucking feet. Big old fucking feet. But small hands.
Toe in the
Look at
stank,
'em.
one in the paint.
Look at these small hands. The small joint that I'm smoking with it. So it looks to scale.
Little big.
Welcome to the Deep Freeze. The show you won't see on MTV.
If you guys could just watch us every Sunday, and I know that's asking a lot because you got lives, right? You could be just like, I don't know, you could be a golfer or like
Sure.
you could be going to church, and I get it if you don't want to mix us with church. It's probably smart.
Well, most people on Saturday nights go out and get pretty hammered, so
We could be like a
Good Morning Hangover Show type deal.
yeah, but not that name. We're the Deep Freeze.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's been real.
It's the ice box.
If you missed last week's episode, go
Don't
check it out.
Don't do it ever again.
Don't do it again, or you support baby
Yeah.
Nazis.
Or I'm gonna personally unsubscribe you myself.
Yeah. We can't do that.
We can't.
We can't do that.
Oh, never mind then. Hey, we get those Georgia Guidestones?
We get those guide stones there, dude, bro.
Hey, I know you're
Hey,
working over there.
You're working over there.
I need to read the people our message. Hey, can you scroll down for me?
Hey, Dolphy. Dolphy, get with
A
it.
little more.
If you haven't already, go support the fund, Big Luke's Hot Dog Stand. Go follow us on Instagram at DudeLifeTV. Send some money over on the Patreon link below. Check out Grant's Instagram at This Is Grant's page. And you got anything to say to the folks if they don't?
I've got a few things to say to them. And these are our values. I've adapted these today, so they're new, so work with me. Hey, can you zoom in a little bit, please?
You just do Control Plus.
I'm blind, man. I'm sorry. There it is.
Hey.
Okay, that's perfect. Nope, a little less. It's cutting off now. There we go. All right, I'm going to start. Maintain humanity under 500,000. God damn it. You motherfucker.
Luke, you need to get like a little desktop
I'm
guy
gonna
that
kill
just
him.
walks around and fucks with it.
Number 1, maintain humanity under 500 million. Guide reproduction wisely. Improvising fitness and diversity. Unite humanity with a new living language.
Number 4.
Number 4, rule, passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason.
Hold on, stop right there. What does that mean?
I don't know. Number 5, protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Number 6, let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world
His
court.
disputes, bro.
Yep. Number 7, avoid petty laws and useful officials. 8, balance personal rights. I'm going to restart this.
All right, guys. Number 1.
You know what?
Guide
It
reproduction
doesn't matter what we
wisely.
believe. It
Improving
doesn't.
fitness and diversity.
Nothing matters, really.
It doesn't matter.
You see,
no.
we don't need people walking around that are obese eating McDonald's every day.
Next
We need-
subject.
We need Olympians that are reproducing and having baby
That isn't even on
jobs.
there.
Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Yeah, you want diverse people who are in shape, and that's what Olympians are. They're the top of the line human species.
Now, actually, Olympians are gods.
Well,
Well,
modern day Olympics.
They aren't real.
Modern day Olympians?
No.
All right.
That's a human construct.
Well, tell that to the IOC.
Well, if they were Olympians, maybe they'd pay them.
I think they do get paid by their home country.
No, they get paid by sponsors, man. That's
No,
it.
no. There's one.
There's one country that pays their Olympians.
No, there's one lady that I think from South America this year that got the first gold medal for that country. She came home back and that country gave her $966,000.
damn.
That's it.
Yeah, what's a poor country? It's a lot of fucking money.
That's all they got. Well, sometimes that's all the country needs to stay on a map is just one jacked human being that can do it all. You know?
Fuck, look at Jamaica. Usain Bolt.
Yeah, he's pretty jacked.
Fucking really jacked.
Yeah, he's pretty jacked.
Who's that?
Yeah, Cuban Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's
That was
Russian.
pre-American. I think he came from Cuba.
Pre-American.
Yeah, when he came here, like $20 in his pocket.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Mhm.
He's not
he's
a...
Russian.
No, he's
Yeah.
Austrian.
Well, yeah, Russian.
Did you know?
Huh?
Well, actually, no, that wasn't it.
He wasn't even... He was Mr. Olympia. That's a whole completely different thing. That's not even a part of the Olympics.
He's still jacked.
Yeah, he was. He was the most jacked, and that's why we have the Arnold Classic.
All right, so do you think...
Do your best Arnold impersonation.
I can't do an Arnold impersonation. That's like one of
I am your father.
I smoke my stogie. No, I can't.
I smoked my stogie.
I don't do
on a
Arnold,
bolt.
man.
No, I can't do it.
the chopper.
I
No.
respect
Take me
Arnold
to
for the
the
most part.
chopper.
Oh, well, there, Jeff, when you grow old, big and strong, you go.
I am the Terminator.
I am the one, the
I am the one, the best son who will gain all respect.
Hey, he's got the, at least you learned the lyrics.
So
Yeah.
these are the Georgian
Kind of clipped there a little bit.
stones. I thought these were way cooler earlier, and now that I like actually try to dissect these rules,
Well, you're just like grazing the top layer of the subject.
Yeah.
If you like, I mean, it's going to be more interesting like the further down the rabbit hole you go. And, like,
Yeah.
There's like because you open up all these avenues of conspiracy theories when like it takes you off in different directions on how they're built. But in
Yeah.
reality, how they're built, they're fucking built by probably like a bored group of teenagers who like had some chisels and shit. And
Yeah.
chiseled that shit in there. That does not explain all the fucking languages on there, though. They have to be pretty smart for that.
well, here's what it probably is. It's probably an artist, and they made this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
cool.
think it's pretty
a
cut and
cool
dry
art
situation.
piece.
It is
But
a cool
here's
art
my
piece.
theory. I think it is made by the Clintons.
So
Are we going
it
to go
can't
down
be.
that road?
We can.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't. But like, I'm not
The
about
bitch
to
bites
like.
kids' heads off. Okay.
I don't
I
want
don't
to
know
put
if that's
that
a
in
real
there.
fact.
I don't want to
believe
put
it's
that
a
in there.
fact.
I don't think her mouth is big enough.
No. Not for modern kids, at least.
No,
They're
our
too
modern
big.
kids are too big, man. They
Did
got
you
too
say
big
like
of heads.
your fucking kids or that football player had a son who's like 7 months old who's like 30 pounds?
Oh yeah,
This
so
is-
we were watching the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I was watching the Chiefs game Friday night, and it was probably like the fourth quarter game's winding down. So they were interviewing some starters and shit on there, and there was offensive line on there. Some guy on the offensive line, I forgot his name, and the interviewer brought up a subject about him giving parenting advice to Patrick Mahomes because he has a 7-month-old, I guess, and at 7 months old, that baby's 30 pounds.
Yeah.
That's outrageous. Like, how do you get that? Well,
That's big,
the dude
baby.
himself though, he's like
feed him,
6'8",
man.
6'9".
You feed them.
You feed him,
You feed the fucking baby, and it gets bigger.
then you eat him.
It's that simple,
Well,
man.
7 months, 30 pounds is a fucking big baby right there.
Not really.
Is it
Yeah.
not?
No.
Look it up. That's your job.
It's not even that big of a baby, dude.
Do it.
That's
Babies-
a big baby.
I came out 50.
7 months old.
No, you didn't.
At 7 months old, they should probably be like 15, 16
My mom
pounds.
told me. Yeah,
I
yeah.
came out 7 pounds 7 ounces. I remember that.
I was 50 pounds. Half that weight was my cock. Basically, for my own safety, I just want to say to the world, I love
16
I love
pounds,
the
14
Clintons.
ounces, baby. What's for female?
It's a
For
fat
males,
baby.
it's 18.5.
Well, I want to
I
say,
mean, that's damn near double the average
but
weight.
remember, think of how big the dude is. So
He ain't that
add just
big.
a little bit more. Maybe it's a little chubby in its chubby face. You know, it kind of makes sense that 30 pounds. It's
Whose kid is it?
It's some offensive line.
look him up.
Well, he's probably going to be an offensive lineman.
Yeah, he's probably gonna end up being like his
Yeah.
father and
What,
play football.
let's look this up instead. What's the average offensive lineman baby weigh
Yeah, what's a
at 7 months?
Chiefs player baby
Let's
weighs?
see if they got these stats. If they're going to be offensive linemen, I bet the average one is 30 pounds.
350 pounds. All right, I don't think
That's
we're
the average.
This is
offensive
gonna be
lineman.
fucking hard to
I know,
find.
baby.
Holy baby. This is a complicated question to break down, get into.
This might help. We'll see.
Latest
How
in
much did
football.
they weigh as a baby? That's all I want to know. I want these numbers.
Yeah, how much do the
All
actual
right,
football
all right.
players?
This is all right. So this is Pop Warner's weight chart. Pop Warner was a football player, like
Okay.
NFL
Right.
back in the day.
Okay.
So, and for a division, this is like tiny mice, so 5 to 7-year-olds to play football. Who wants to play like flag football or something, just to learn. Get like it's like little league when you're getting thrown in there around 4 years
Yeah.
old. And T-ball. That's what this is.
Okay.
5 to 7-year-old weighs 35 to 75 pounds. So they put that 35 on a 5-year-old.
Oh,
Then you're talking about 30 pounds at a 7-month-old.
that makes a little more
They're
sense.
eating
now.
baby food. They're not eating actual food, bro.
It's got to be a big baby. Either big boned or just
I was
fat.
eating full animals when I was 3.
You're 3, not 7 months old.
Well, he was hunting squirrels at like 3 months.
This baby was born
Yeah.
in this year still.
I just wanted to let you all know that this doesn't impress me. I'm not impressed by these baby statistics.
No.
In fact, I'm gonna write down exactly
What
how
they-
much I fucking weighed as a baby right here.
Write down the real statistics. We'll update it. It's on Wikipedia anyway.
This is how much I weighed as a baby.
More than you, boom.
Wow.
The only thing in life that he has
Fuck you.
gained
Thanks
is
for watching.
weight and not height.
Yeah. I came out 5 feet 6 inches, and they were like, "This guy's gonna be the biggest human being that's ever lived." And then I stopped growing.
Right then
Stop
and there.
growing.
He just
His
canceled-
pituitary gland
he
did not
canceled
work
him real
after he's
quick.
born.
I just got too big too quick, man. My mom lifted a lot of weights with me in the womb. She didn't have a strong core. I was her core.
Boom!
And so I came out fucking solid, dude. I did all the work. She broke the woman's deadlift while I was in the womb because I was holding up her rib cage and my feet were on her hips. And that was full core support.
Oh, we need a picture of that on
That
screen.
is, we need that animated. That's a good one. That was 1,000-pound deadlift. That's the first female and only
Only female.
in history.
There's only one female on Earth right now. It's 2021, dude.
Bonk. I'm so glad we got this table.
Really?
I'm so glad you got this table.
You guys sit higher too. You're not arching your backs as much.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't look as fat on camera.
Sure.
Picture memes, really?
I need something quick.
I need picture books.
Yo, fuck off.
I need picture books.
I like looking at the pictures.
I like pictures.
You look big. I'll come across this
I
table.
can't weed.
I'll take this and pray about it.
Dude, I kind of want that in my butt if that's what you were going to threaten to do. with
I
it.
was thinking, but those are the Lord's hands.
Those aren't the Lord's hands.
No, but
They're hands for the Lord,
hands for feeding,
but they could be for me, you know?
hands for fucking.
Men of Reddit. What is it with the big titty goth GF meme? Are you guys actually into goth girls? I don't know why.
They're called something else nowadays, but yeah, it's
Yes.
some.
Did it go, girl?
I don't know.
It's not even that.
Let's dissect ourselves a little. Why? Is it the fishnets? Is that it?
Not only.
Not only. It's like it's a nice combo. I think it is aesthetic. I think
It
I
is a
don't
look.
believe so. Actually, it's more. It's kind of
It's a
aesthetic.
look.
It's
a
the
fantasy.
aesthetic, and it's the fact that you know she has daddy issues and she's gonna be all over your dick.
Typically, they
See,
don't have.
I never
Sometimes they
go
don't
there,
have
though.
daddy issues. Sometimes they're a nice country girl
More
that just
likely
dresses
than not,
like
that's
that.
a stigma with them though that they do have daddy
Sure,
issues.
or they're just a freak.
See,
or,
that's not what gets me though.
what?
I
Yeah,
think
let's
what
back
gets-
up. Back up.
What gets me is honestly, I think I just like the look. I don't know why.
I mean, I grew up liking that in high school.
Yeah.
You know, that was what I. I mean, you grew up liking
Oh.
what you like.
I guess.
Grant was actually on the right page. Fuck yeah, at least the aesthetic. Not sure how to be actually date one.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. I have like 3 different experiences,
That's more the outfit.
and it's better to just look.
Yeah, just Google's your friend, guys.
Just
and it's the
don't.
enemy, but
indulge. It's always your fault if anything goes wrong with them. And
yeah, it's better if they're like that for you. But if they're walking around every day like that, then they're probably don't go.
well, I
do
don't
it.
even know about that.
Because, you know,
See,
some gals like to dress up for people. And that's what I like. I want a
fair.
gal that doesn't flaunt her shit. Sure, you can be confident and wear what you want to wear. Sure, I ain't going to stop you. But for fuck's sakes, if you're going to the store in platform heels and a fucking fishnet skirt, I'm going to say something. So I had an
like
experience
once.
with a big titty goth chick last year.
how was it?
If you're watching this, hey. It was great. Well, I've had 2 experiences.
Yeah, I was gonna say you dated.
These,
One.
dude.
You did date one for a
We
little
can go
bit.
down that rabbit hole later. if
We don't.
want.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Oh. Anyway, last year, yeah, I had it was like a thing. We went out. I took her out to eat, and went back to my house. Played Yahtzee, which in Mancala, which created some tension. Thinking about Club Penguin and shit. So next thing you know, I throw on the movie Paul, the alien dude Seth Rogen, and we're fucking. There was this time we were at her house and we just smoked a little weed. She turns her head, looks at me, she's like, "Hey, wanna have sex?" I'm like, I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you do.
As a guy, real quick.
It's the whole reason you're there.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Okay.
Not entirely. No, I like this girl.
Okay.
But, and real quick, as a guy, you don't get to choose who and when you have sex with.
Not really. They choose you.
The girls, they're in control of
choose.
every.
Yeah. So you think it's the tenacity, maybe?
What does that mean? in
Like
that
the
sentence?
spontaneity.
Spontity.
Dude,
I think it's just a lot of built-up
Spontaneous
aggression
body.
toward something or
it's
the inner self.
spontaneous, like,
No
energy.
spontaneous nipples.
Well, she was
dude.
also
I
into
can't read
some like kind of rape play
Yeah.
and like
Ugh.
punch
Gotta
you.
be careful with that. 'cause
Yeah.
then you're like, afterwards,
You
you,
got a
like
charge coming
immediately
against you.
feel bad.
Yeah, it's like we cuddled, but then she wanted me to punch her,
Ah.
and so
Oh, that's fucked up, actually.
yeah,
Ooh.
but not like on the face, like on
that's-
the ass and gut and
Punch?
Not slap
legs.
punch, like closed fist punch.
Closed fists, and I was like,
What?
Yeah, like
Jesus.
Fucking put on some MMA gloves
yeah,
and just fuck her,
she
bro.
was a fucking freak, dude.
Oh my god. Like punch?
Fucking 1-2 Mayweather.
1-2 Mayweather, 3-4 McGregor, that motherfucking fat ass.
What causes that, do you think? You know what? Let's change subject. What's the
Yeah.
next one?
Next
question.
Next
It's a
question.
huge disappointment from your youth that really bothers you to this day. I was fat most of my childhood
Yeah, me too.
and I didn't have any luck with chicks early on at
Same.
all.
Yeah. Any thought
and
of that? Just
If I could, and I mean, I wouldn't really like go back and change it because it made me who I am today. But if I could go back and not be as fat in my youth, I think
you'd be a different person though today.
I would. But that's the
You
it's the
probably
thing.
wouldn't be hanging out,
Does it really
you know?
disappoint me? Anything that I've done, does it really disappoint me?
Not anymore.
It
We've
shouldn't.
learned enough.
I've kind of moved on from most things. I
We'll
didn't try to
learn
kill
more.
a dude with a stick back in like 10th grade. I kind of wish I didn't try to kill him with a stick. He didn't know. I was behind him. We could cut this out. Guys who used to be skinny fat, what worked for you? Let me read this dude's fucking pathetic paragraph.
Hey, he's about as tall as me.
I see.
Oh, he's
Okay,
about
actually,
the
unhighlight that. That
Okay, I was
actually
gonna
makes
ask
it
you.
worse. I see so much advice on the internet, but I have no idea which one to follow. They all point in different directions, so I want to know what works for you.
Oh, my bad.
For reference, I'm 190, 6'3"-ish, and currently weigh around 75 to 80 kilograms. So we're in America, 165 to 175 pounds. But I have a little bit of belly that makes my body look weird. I eat a lot more healthy than I used to. Barely eat any sugar or fried food. I tend to drink a lot of beer during the weekend.
That's it.
James, did you... is this your
Damn, James,
subreddit?
actually, that does sound like you.
The fuck out of here, guys.
No, I'm kidding.
I need help.
I do not enjoy running at all, but I really enjoy swimming and would be against
Ew.
anything that's getting a exercise bike. Fuck the bike, okay?
Fuck the bike.
Okay.
Back it up here.
For those of you watching this who don't
What's your age?
know who I am at all, there was a point
He had his own
where
business.
I was a personal trainer.
He was a businessman.
I was a little bit of a businessman, but I helped people like this get to not so skinny fat, right?
Back to back.
Rule number 1, exercise. When you're jumping into it, it's not going to be fun. It's just not, okay? You're not going to enjoy running. What makes you enjoy running is when you hit that breakthrough after all of that pain in the first couple miles, when you get that euphoric rush. So if you don't enjoy running, chances are you're not running long enough. You got to keep running. When your side starts hurting, don't stop. Breathe deeper. That's your body telling you you need to breathe deeper and more efficiently. What's happening is your diaphragm is cramping up, and that's why your side starts hurting. So breathe deeper, focus on your breath, push through, and stop being a fat piece of shit. You're going to be uncomfortable.
Bitch.
Run when it's 80 to 120 degrees out. I don't give a fuck. And neither does life.
Quit
Pace
drinking
yourself,
beer.
though, in that heat.
Because you're not going to be ripped unless you push yourself to your absolute limit.
And the beer, it does a number on you. Whether you think it doesn't, beer will give you a gut that you just cannot get rid
Yeah,
of.
you gotta ditch the beer.
If you're gonna drink liquor, but that will
And be a fucking man.
strict
Like
gains.
seriously, man up.
Yeah, it's you just gotta
Like the
do
most
it.
uncomfortable thing I read
It's
in
hard.
that whole paragraph is I don't enjoy running at all. It's like, okay, cool.
You don't have
got
to. Yeah,
You're gonna have to learn
yeah.
because you need to learn discipline.
You think I like
literally
editing these videos?
You telling you, huh?
You think I like editing these videos? Yeah, but
No.
there's times that I'm just like, fucking hell, dude.
No, you got to get it done.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's
Gotta
Sunday.
get done.
Sunday's the fucking deadline.
Yeah,
So yeah, just
no
do
more
more.
last minute.
Do more and also do less. Okay.
In the famous words of Shia LaBeouf, just do it.
Do more, expect less.
Actually, that's Nike.
That,
Have you not seen the video?
No,
pull
it
up.
is. Yeah, it is also, yeah. I remember the video. Anyways,
He was a little cracked out at the time. I
shit's
think.
got to get uncomfortable for you to like move past your boundaries. Is the main kind of theme of what I'm saying.
Do the remix.
Do you actually have to run? No, but you should do long-term cardio.
Yeah.
If you really want to get an exercise bike, go ahead, but it's a fucking waste of time and
Yeah.
investment when you can just go outside and run for free.
You got to get that heart rate up for at least 20, 30 minutes.
You're literally
minimum.
paying
Minimum.
when you get an exercise bike. You're paying for comfortability, which is the exact thing you're trying to avoid to get better. So don't.
Yeah.
That's
Like
it.
that's why dumbbells.
Just do it!
He has a point. I mean, it's that simple.
It's that
It's
simple.
like, do you want like a super in-depth, like, thoughtful, motivational speech?
You want to
No,
read a
you're not
book
getting
about
that.
it just to get off your ass? No.
I'm not going to find like a unique way to inspire you to stop being a fat piece of shit. You just got to stop doing that. You just got to stop doing that. But if you don't want to stop doing that, that's also fine. And that's the end of my bit. You don't actually have to be fit to live life and enjoy it.
No.
The only thing that's
Just stop
important to
being
you,
fat.
the only thing that's important to you is what you make important to you.
Yeah.
And think about why it's important.
Yeah. You want to do something? You just go do it.
If you want abs, why do you want abs? What's the deal? Why do you want them?
Strong
you want them because
core.
you think that that'll compensate for your shitty personality?
It won't.
It won't.
It won't.
You're not gonna bang any more chicks.
No.
If you have abs and you're boring, then there's a billion of you.
We're getting these subreddit.
That's it. Get a new subreddit. I got angry. I just fucking.
Just fucking.
I hate it when people just like, why can't I just like just stop complaining.
What's the
What's
most,
the most disturbing thing to know?
Two girls, one cup.
That's on the list.
The
That's
most
gotta be on the
disturbing
list.
thing to know is probably what everything I just said. You can't be comfortable if you want to succeed.
No, you can't. You've got to keep pushing and stay on it and make decisions that you're uncomfortable with.
But have fun
But
while
have
you're
fun.
doing it. Someone asks you to tell them a joke, what's your go-to? My go-to is, like, tell me a joke
Real
first.
quick, I want to dive into something.
Okay, let's do that.
You asked me if to tell you a joke.
Right.
I don't have any jokes. And before, being funny was a good personality.
Your hair.
It was a good trait to have. Being funny, that's what, the ladies apparently they like a funny guy, but what makes you funny? Is being able to crack jokes at random, or is it like a personality that makes you funny, or
All of the above. So
is it cool to be funny nowadays still?
Yeah.
Or
Your dick size makes you
that's
funny.
the thing is funny
Yeah.
is a very wide spectrum of things.
Yeah.
Like we are a very offensive type of funny. We're not like
Yeah.
the palatable funny that is for everyone.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, we
we're
grew
very
up watching
cringy.
fucking Jackass and
We're,
shit.
we're dark
Yeah.
and we cuss a lot, right?
Yeah.
So we're dirty humor.
Bitch, vagina, crack,
But
whore,
it's not
slut,
just
face.
it's not just saying things over and over again. It's like your
Believe that.
delivery, it is your timbre, it is how you move. It's literally you can move funny. There's a lot of people that move funny.
But this dude right here, I fucking hate him.
Seth Meyers?
Yes,
Yeah,
he's not funny. He's
just-
fucking blatantly. All right, so you're talking
He
about
has no
delivery,
delivery,
right?
yeah.
He has none
Yes.
whatsoever. He's so monotone with his jokes. It's not funny. I don't know how he made it on SNL.
Good question. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, granted, SNL's not that funny anymore.
No, it isn't. SNL is not the same as it was back in the day.
I think the only funny guy on
We
there
got
left.
super corporate-y. That's why.
Oh yeah, and
Is it-
they're all
And
liberal
political,
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Super
it got
political.
super corporate-y. That's literally the key of staying original and funny. Don't let executives tell you what you can and can't say.
We need to bring back Futurama.
We do.
That needs to be
You
talked
know, that's
about.
one show that like
That needs-
everybody was into except me. Like I like it. It's just
Acceptable.
I wasn't.
Get the fuck out of my studio.
I knew it was. Came here to get fired today.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back,
Welcome back to the deep freeze.
dude. This is the man.
What?
This ain't no deep freeze.
Well, anyway, welcome back to the meat cannon.
This is why you guys are
Can I
fighting
plug
on
something real
October
quick?
31st.
What do you want to plug?
I want to plug something. Can
What?
I plug it?
What is
Plug
it?
it in, dude.
Fossil watches.
Nope. You sit in the corner for a reason. Dolphy in the
You
corner.
don't make him feel like that.
Hey, Dolphy, shut the
He
fuck.
does terrible things to his mental psyche. Let's bring him up.
All right, Dolphy, I'm sorry.
Dolphy,
Dolphy,
Big Luke.
Big Luke, hot dog
Big
stand.
Luke hot dog stand. How can we help you?
We think we actually cherish your presence.
I cherish my own presence. I really can care less what you think.
I cherish you.
Hey, how do you feel about the shark problem in the Missouri River?
Is there a shark problem in the Missouri
There's-
River? I know nothing about
Hey,
this.
there's
issue.
actually a lot of chatter going on right now about the megalodon actually still being alive.
No
Look it
shit.
up.
Look
Subreddit.
it up. Bet.
Let's pull it up.
Pull it up. Megalodon,
What
dude.
we'd like you for.
That's something I can talk about. The
I
ocean.
can talk about the ocean.
The
I've
ocean.
never been, but I can talk about it.
I've been like 2 or 3 times.
I've actually been a couple times.
I'm not a fan of this. We talked about last time. Where I'm not a fan of salt water, but
I am.
just you look at all the
don't know how to spell it.
documentaries of the deep sea, the fucking Arctic Ocean to begin with. Like,
Makes me wish I was an Atlantean.
I wish I could just swim underwater and take a look. And they say what 7% of the ocean's been checked out. And
I don't even know how they are sure.
that yeah.
I don't know how they're sure
Well,
about that
sonar, they
number.
can track every square foot of the ocean
Now?
pretty much, yeah.
What did we explore before, though? You know? Before we tracked it.
We just went
This is
down
what I'm
there
saying. Listen,
with a helmet on our head.
we don't know what we don't know. And we don't know a lot about the ocean. But we do know that there are creatures that exist within the ocean that cannot exist on land and are of astronomical proportions.
Yeah.
Like the blue whale, for one,
Oh, is humongous.
incredibly huge.
Yeah.
Like that can't
The
exist
giant squid.
on land. Giant squid is another confirmed monster that
Yeah.
exists in our oceans, but the fact that we confirmed it almost makes it not a monster.
What in the fuck is that?
What is
Is
this?
that a homunculi?
That's a homunculus for sure, yeah. No, that's a sea snail. For sure. Some sort.
Man of
Yeah,
Portuguese
that's a-
man of war.
Uh-huh, yeah. Portuguese man of war. Not
That's
the ship.
what?
Not the ship. I'm actually part Portuguese.
Really?
Did you know that?
I'm part black.
That's fucking cool. They grow from a single egg, but instead of developing specialized cells and organs, the embryo clones itself, and each clone clumps together and forms a colony. So this thing can be born and like replicate itself multiple times.
What?
We need to download this technology.
No. We don't need this.
I mean,
This is how...
No, this thing isn't born. The fucking mother has an egg, and the embryo grows into one, and it starts splitting off inside the egg and growing more.
We
from
don't
one
need to do
embryo.
this. We don't need this.
we could experiment.
It's called genome splicing. I mean, that's experimenting close
Human
enough.
centipede.
Bro, this is how we get, like...
Have you seen the human
This
centipede?
is how we get the Clone Wars.
I have
on
not
Earth.
seen it.
World War
Clone
clones,
Wars?
bro. It's like
Clone Wars?
No, I'm talking about
Star
the human
Wars?
centipede.
Oh.
Anyway, go on. The Clone Wars, yeah.
This is how we get Clone Wars.
That is true. They did a lot of cloning.
They did
and,
a lot of cloning.
Those were real clones.
Yeah. And if we
And-
just sent a bunch of clones after a country, we'd fuck them up.
Yeah, and we would just...
For sure, every time.
That would be... I mean, they'd be expendable, too.
They'd be
It's
the
like
end of the world.
It wouldn't matter if they died, because they're just clones. We can make more.
Exactly.
It's kind of fucked
You guys
up.
seen that one movie where it's about that family? They move to his house, and it's they get broken in by like masked intruders by 4 of them.
I haven't seen it,
two
but I've
adults,
wanted to.
And it's 2 adults and 2 kids that break in, and they have like they can crawl. Some of them can crawl on walls, and they have weird shit.
Wow.
Okay.
And it ends up being the intruders end up being versions of themselves, like so. And the movie's saying like, there's you, but for what you are, you're all happy, you're living great in the house and all that. there's another like exact same version of you. It looks like you and everything that lives underground that has a shitty life in all this. For every person that's born,
The
has their
Upside Down. Like Stranger Things touched on that.
So there's
You
this
know?
X-Men character who does this. Not that, but like what we were just talking about. He's called Multiple Man, but he's a hero somehow. And he just can clone himself at will and like make multiple clones.
Like Loki.
Well, yeah,
Well,
but they're real physical clones
okay,
instead
yeah.
of projections.
Yeah.
Loki's an illusionist. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he's a trickster.
Yeah. So this guy's just multiple man, so he can make multiple versions of himself.
It's like Naruto and that one jujitsu.
Huh? I don't follow, dude.
No follow.
Anime. I do one kind of nerd.
Oh.
Yeah, his
I'm
girlfriend.
What?
You do one kind of nerd. Hey, let's just try to make a
is
joke.
true. It
I'm
is
trying to
true.
make a joke.
Hey, man, I thought it was funny.
It didn't work,
I thought it
man.
was funny. It worked. I'm just high as fuck.
Hey. Hey.
Right? Let's just chill out and watch a nature doc, guys.
Let's talk about the color blue for a little bit.
What about it? I don't know anything about the color blue. I
Blue?
don't know anything at all. Other than it's blue.
It's blue.
They
Ooh.
even have mermaids, believe it or not.
Oh, and starfish.
It's a confirmed fact.
Yeah, I seen SpongeBob.
Miss Creature, I'm David Attenborough.
David Attenborough.
Would you like to enjoy this documentary? Look at this three-toed
This
sloth.
documentary is about how
We have a
sea
pioneer
turtles-
among people.
What? Huh? A woman bought one of those robo-collars. I don't even want to fucking read it. Thanks for watching the Deep Freeze. My name is James Grant. You can go fuck yourself.
Maybe they should go fuck themselves.
Maybe you just go. Should maybe.
All right. What would you guys buy if money was not a problem?
Boy, that's a list that's gonna take a minute to. Welcome to the.
I wish I had a salad.
Welcome to the salad toss. We're gonna get into it. So what I'm eating here today, we got ham, lettuce, broccoli, cheese, broccoli, some dressing, some bacon,
Ranch.
some green peppers. Yeah, we got avocado ranch, peppercorn ranch, peppercorn, and then we got fucking barbecue ranch. And so, just give me a little mixing up here, you know. And there's a hard-boiled egg in there too. Accidentally drew a Satan symbol there.
No, that's just an upside down pinnacle.
Well, what's the difference?
The difference is, if you actually like study, like Wiccans, the upside down pinnacle, it's like a symbol of I practice black magic, which in their religion,
Does it have to be black magic only, or just any type of magic?
no, because good magic would point up because it points north.
Gotcha.
Anything that points south is intended to be evil in nature.
Okay.
And it's just something that irritates me about like a lot of religions in general. And we're just going to use
yeah.
let's use the Christian one just because it's the most prevalent, right? It's the most prevalent
Most
example.
relatable and memeable.
They take anything that's like a spin on a symbol. I mean, they even think the upright pentacle is
Yeah, they
Satan
do.
worshiping,
Or like
right?
sign of anarchy or something.
Yeah. When it's not, it's actually the 5 elements. So each point represents one of the 5 elements. I guess really I don't know what it traces back to, but it's pagan in nature. It's earth, air, fire, and water, and then
Wind.
the ether.
Oh,
The ether.
What's the
Yeah,
ether?
'cause air is wind.
Oh,
The ether.
yeah.
Now, so this goes back to the Greeks, actually. The ether is kind of like it's in between particles. It's like
remember-
it's like dark matter.
I remember tripping on acid and like being able to see in between point A and point B and being like, what's in between
That's
the two?
the ether.
Yeah.
So that's where gods come from. That's where the monsters come from. That's where all
Spiritual.
imaginative things come from.
Yeah.
And spiritual things in particular, because they exist on a different plane.
Yeah.
And you can
Like
travel
plane
through the
walker.
planes with the ether. It essentially is kind of... It's a terrible nutshell of what the ether is. because
Yeah.
I haven't studied this topic in many years.
It's good for an idiot like me, though. I don't know
But-
what I'm talking about.
Well, it's better than nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just irritates me that it's commonly associated with Satanism when, in fact,
It's not.
almost has nothing to do with Satanism most of the time. Now, some Satanists, right, have taken that symbol and drawn like a goat head inside of it,
Yeah.
and now it's a Satanist symbol.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
makes sense.
Yeah, you draw the goat in there. I guess Satan's a goat. I don't know, and it's a satanic symbol.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, so a lot of religions will take something that is not in their religion and just be like, no, this associates with our great evil. Like, this is
Yeah.
not a good thing. When
Yeah.
in fact, it's just their cross. So there it is, folks.
Christian
it's
symbol.
The cross of St. Peter. The upside down cross is actually not satanic.
It says, but in recent times used as an anti-Christian symbol, but that's just modern people putting their modern spin on things, like we
Right.
back to the pentagram.
But this will still exist in Rome.
Yeah, that
in,
will.
in the yeah.
that's-
So this is still a symbol that
It's history right there.
yeah,
so.
it exists and is used today by the Catholic Church. Maybe not directly in America. I'm not sure. I'm not Catholic, so it's
Yeah.
hard for me to know. But I know that from pictures
Okay.
of the
I've never
Catholic
seen it.
Church
So.
that it's there. I just didn't know what it was. The St. Peter, yeah, St. Peter's cross makes sense. They have symbols for every one of their saints, I believe.
Really?
That's yeah. So saints to them, it's
Holy
like,
man.
like with strictly Christianity, it's like we got Jesus. He's kind of our like saint.
Yeah.
Like he's the
Saint of all saints.
right. They're a little bit more expansive with their saints.
Yeah.
Like people who are like real, who've been recorded in history, like actually become saints.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. I just wish they didn't touch so many kids.
That's all, folks.
That's all. That's my opinion on the
Don't-
Catholic Church right
yeah.
there.
Just don't touch kids.
Yeah, you guys are great. Keep being you, but just maybe like, if you feel the need to touch kids, potentially your set of rules are a little too strict, and so you have to break them in extreme measure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, how
but,
does
like,
that work?
Maybe we can fix this problem by letting priests have a little bit more humanity.
I mean, they should already feel like fucking humans. Just don't touch little boys.
Well, but we put weird rules on them, like you can't, like.
Can they not fornicate?
Well, they're not supposed to. Like unless
Can they-
unless it's marriage.
Can they not get married?
I don't know. Can a priest get married?
No.
No. Yeah, they're not allowed.
Really?
Yeah. No, that's why they're touching kids, dude. And that's the whole. That's it. It's like you can't just take like human things away from somebody
Yeah.
just
of their
because they're
job.
supposed to be pure, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to be pure to understand
Yeah,
these words.
like
and
God
that
loves
teaching.
sex. He wants
Yeah.
you to be married.
It's a little archaic, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably why Christianity was made. It's a little branch off of Catholicism. Is they're like, maybe we should let our priests
Yeah.
get married.
Instead of calling them priests, we call them
Preachers.
Preachers.
Or did they still say father? No.
no, not in not in like Baptist
It would
Christian
depend,
church.
I guess, on the Christian church.
Catholic is just a whole new realm. It's
Yeah.
old school.
Catholic is very old school. Yeah, they still drink blood,
Wine and blood.
blood drinking kid
Blood
fuckers. I'm
drinking
kidding.
kid fuckers.
No, the actual practitioners are not the ones fornicating with kids. Some probably, but like that's just the population. It's specifically a priest problem,
Yeah.
and
I wonder what else they can't do.
and it's not a hard thing to fix. It's literally you got to give them a little more freedom
Yeah.
to work with. Like at least let them marry,
Yeah.
because otherwise they're gonna take this. They're testosterone-induced monkeys, just like the rest of us, dude.
Dude, yeah, if they don't release that, what are they doing with it?
Like what? Like I don't. If you put a strict rule set on me like that, who knows what would happen? You're just like a nuclear bomb, like waiting to go off.
Yeah, it's
And
like
all of this testosterone just swirling, and it's unhealthy.
that's, yeah,
right?
that's what
It's
happens
gotta
when
be.
a nuclear plant shuts down, it begins to swell and overload until it just
Let your
blows
priests
up.
be human. Just let them be a little human. That's all.
Let them fornicate from
We
time
all
to time.
we all understand a little bit of psychology now, and
We're all animals.
that we do need certain things to just be normal. I'm just hating on things this week, man. I can't have fun right now. I'm not having fun.
Dude, it was a stressful week for me. It was real fucking stressful. Work was
Great
just
week.
hard. It's hot out. I've had 1,000 things to do every fucking night. I haven't gotten a break.
I know. It's tough. We're
Yeah.
gonna do this next weekend though.
Oh yeah,
Um,
we ain't stopping.
No.
It's too late. It'll get easier. It's how it works.
Yeah.
You gotta do it. That's the thing.
This show's gonna go through an evolution.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
also I want to film some just skits and shit.
Yeah.
So we need to come up with some ideas. Some skits. I mean, I got a fucking long ass list.
I'll shoot them over when I think of them because I do think about shit all the time in
And-
like mid thought.
And here's the thing: as soon as you start telling the idea, like you may think it's funny when you write it down, and then you start talking. It's like maybe it's not so funny. No,
We can
just
workshop it.
Keep
Yeah.
pitching it. We can work
Yeah.
on it. Like there's 1,000 ideas that I think of, and then I tell somebody, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And it's like, you got to wait till I'm done editing the video. Like, filming it. It's not gonna be funny. Sometimes it will be,
Yeah.
but in Hollywood, it's not like they're actually riding fucking dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
No, they're in a fucking green screen with the fucking words on a monitor. Like it's hard to actually make a movie skit type of thing. Maybe it's not as hard as I think, but I've tried freeballing it. It's kind of hard unless you're used to it. Also, I've never done it before, so. But I feel like we'd be good at doing skits.
We would. Much better at doing skits than covering political ideas.
Yeah.
Because I'm not about to go back and forth with someone who actually knows what they're talking about.
No.
I'll just be like,
I don't know
"Listen,
shit."
dude." Well, that's the thing is, people even who think they know shit don't actually know what's going on. Like all you get is news articles, bro. You get a fucking reporter.
Typically off of Facebook sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Who usually has an agenda
Yeah.
telling you what's going on. And it's like, okay, we might get some information here. And if it is unbiased, wonderful.
Sure.
But then, like, the only thing that matters is what do you think on that? Does it matter?
No.
No.
This is one thing I've noticed people doing in the last couple of years. We've stopped talking about things we enjoy. We stopped talking about things we like doing, shit, our dreams, our goals, our aspirations. Now all we do is shit on things we don't like, shit on people
Yeah.
who are successful, and we just sit here in our fucking chairs or fucking couches not doing anything about it and just hate. I mean, yeah, sure there's a hate problem. That's not where I want to go with it, but what I'm getting at is...
We focus on the negative more than we focus on the positive.
Yeah,
and maybe there is a lot more negative than positive right now. That's probably true. That is true. But you still got to live your life.
Yeah.
And if we're not at war right now, stop focusing on it.
Yeah. Just relax.
And we'll fix the problems that are in our government over time. It's a slow process.
We've only been around for 300 fucking years.
Not
dude.
even.
Not even. Yeah, you're right.
Not even. So, chill out.
Chill out.
Chill out, guys.
We'll be okay. Just
Laugh
everyone
a little bit.
Laugh a little bit.
And
Don't be mean, but if you are mean, just have fun with it.
only person you should be being mean to is yourself.
Yeah.
And Luke. And his big hot dog stand.
Big odds.
Big hot dog stand.
And why are you mean to him? Because he's better than you.
He's better than
There's
you.
nothing you can fucking do
I
about
am
it.
the one, the bastard son who will gain all the respect, bitch.
Gain all the respect. No capitalization on that statement, my guy.
And I'm about to vomit from so much nicotine.
Nicotine and caffeine, dude. I'm just
Nicotine, coffee, and nothing else.
I think I need a drink tonight.
I had some granola bars. Thanks, Luke.
Ain't a problem.
And there's not just hot dogs at Luke's hot dog stand. There's granola bars, too.
Real quick, if you watch this podcast, thank you. Bear with it. We're still trying to figure out what the fuck we're doing. And, you know, first we started off real strong. We had a real long episode, and then it got shorter and shorter. But it's a learning process, and if you're here with us for the long run, We appreciate it, and yeah, something like that.
Decided basically this: you can plan all you want. You can make so many plans, and
You
they
have
could be really good
confidence
plans.
that it's going to work, and
But we already had the equipment, so we decided, fuck planning. Let's just do this and let it evolve into its own thing.
yeah,
And I think over time,
it will.
we're gonna find out exactly what we are.
I think
We've had some good
stuff. So I've been able to make the best out of every session. So I have confidence I'll be able to make the best out of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Despite it seems like it was dry, but even the second one did too.
Second
Remember?
one did too. Yeah.
And this is number 5,
This is number
5th
5.
week. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're gonna be editing a lot because we've been here all day.